Ay, guys. It is turning more and more into a nightmare to put all the LEDs in and do all the wiring. But so far, one side is done, which is pretty much a quarter of all the work. So let me explain why the hell it is so complex to do. Here are my LED strips, and I don't put them in like they are. Instead I cut them into individual sections like you see here, and I glue the sections in. And the reason why I'm doing this is I want to have them look like light bulbs. So I'm aiming for a kind of old school fairground effect on this DJ stage. Joe! What the hell? For those of you who want to know how it works, it is a common positive system. That means my plus 12 volt or positive loops round and round like a bus bar, and it is also connected to the brown wire to share the current. And now I can hook up all my switched negative wires. Here are the colors, and the negative pose gets switched by these N-channel MOSFETs. That's the reason why I have a common positive system here. I think you get the idea. Okay, one side is done. It took me about 1 hour to cut and nail all the strips on, and this is exactly the look I want to have. Both side panels are done, and I am a little bit further down the road. Here is the inside, and things getting more and more chaotic. That's the reason why I started with the cable management. Joe. And the last one. Yes, all the patterns are done. And here comes the challenge. Connecting all these wires in such a way that it makes the most sense. And therefore I have worked out my listings here, and so I can connect all the wires and the colors to the channels of the microcontroller. And to save the party, if something goes wrong, I have a polyfuse on every individual channel. Okay, so here are the 248 wires, and now I have a good time to connect them all together. Woohoo! Ugly as hell, but it works. And to be honest, I kind of lost my nerves because it is baking hot here in the hall. It's awesome. That's what I'm talking about. Woohoo! Here I'm working on the illuminated speaker stands, which serve as a work light source for the DJ. So let me show you what I'm up to. At the moment I'm working on the lower shelf construction because most of the wires are in. What's left is 2 outlets, 220 volt and the dimmers. I have mounted an amplifier for my monitor speakers, which are here. I have mounted the lighting controller for the patterns. Not an ideal place, but I can live with it for the moment. It's working fine. The DJ work light is also working. Switch here. The top here is also in place. Everything is working so far. Okay, so next step is to put the shelf in, the dimmers, and probably close these areas here. So let me quickly go over. The tops are in place, firmly fixed to the speaker stands so that they can't fall off. Monitor speakers are in place. I painted the whole thing and put a grill here. The subwoofer is in place. The dimmers are in place. All the electrical outlets, 220 volt, are mounted, and that's what it looks like from the front. Here is the hole for the subwoofer. It of course can be covered. Yes. So that's the state at the moment, and now I will hook the PA system up.